everyone, it's Ashley and today I am bringing you my April TBR. So here are all of the books that I hope to read in the month of April. First, we have Miss Mayhem by Rachel Hawkins. This is the sequel to Rebel Belle. I read Rebel Belle last year and I absolutely adored it. And Penguin Random House actually sent me this, so I'm really excited about that. And they sent me like the hardcover beautiful edition. I have not hauled this because I actually just got it like 2 days ago. And I didn't have it before I filmed my March haul, so it will be in my April one, but I am still very excited to get to it. I can't really explain to you guys what the book is about because it is a sequel to Rebel Belle, but I can explain Rebel Belle to you, and the best way to do that is to tell you that it is literally like Buffy the Vampire Slayer meets Elle Woods from Legally Blonde. It is about a girl down south in the States who's very like prim and proper and whatnot, and she ends up getting these crazy superpowers and is bound to protect the Oracle, and the Oracle happens to be this boy that she despises. Next, we have Half Wild by Sally Green. Half Wild is the sequel to Half Bad by Sally Green. I actually did a review for Half Bad, which I will leave linked down below. I believe the beginning half of that review is actually non-spoilery, so for all of you who haven't read it, it will be fine for you to watch it. I actually filmed that review a long time ago when I first read the book, so it has been a long time, but basically the first book is about a boy named Nathan who is a half-blood. He is half white witch, half black witch. White witches are good witches and black witches are bad witches, and his mother was a white witch and his father is considered to be the worst black witch that has ever existed. And in this world, witches kind of live among us, but when they turn a specific age on their birthday, one of their parents has to give them something and then they will obtain their personal witch power. So like some witches are healers, etc, etc. So for Nathan to get his powers, he has to obtain something from one of his parents. His mother is dead and his father has not been seen in a very long time. So the book is kind of about society trying to catch him and blame him for being a half-blood, and Nathan trying to find his father in order to become the witch that he's supposed to be. That's kind of a very generalized plotline of it for you guys, but I would highly recommend checking it out. I really liked it. It does get mixed reviews because it's not as full of action, I guess, as a lot of other books are, but I found that the first book was really just a setup for the rest of the series, so that is why I'm so excited to read the second one, because I expect the rest of the series to be chock full of action. Next, we have I Was Here by Gail Forman. This is about a main character whose best friend just completed suicide, and she had no idea that her friend was even in a place where that would have been a thought for her. So the main character goes to her best friend's university to try to pack up all of her things and also try to figure out what was going on in her best friend's life that kind of got her to that point. This is my #1 contemporary pick for the month of April. I find that in the springtime I just like have this feeling where I really want to read contemporaries. I just really like, I don't know, I'm sure that some of you feel that way too, like the sun is shining and winter is over and yada yada. And anyways, I just really like Gail Forman. I find that I love the way that she develops characters and plots, and I'm just really excited to read this. Next, we have The Diviners by Libba Bray. This is actually a book club pick for the book club I run at a local bookstore. It is like a brick. It is giant. However, I do have the hardcover edition, which is like beautiful on the inside. But this is a kind of historical fantasy horror. I feel like that might be a good description. I'm not sure. I don't know a lot about it, but from what I can tell, there is a ghost that is killing people in New York in the 1920s, and the main character has a way of figuring out exactly who that ghost is and why they're doing it. And I have a friend who has read this and she said that it was super creepy, like super creepy, and I normally can't handle stuff like that, but I think that as long as I don't read it before bedtime, I should be fine. And I would actually like to read it before we discuss it in book club this month, because I would really like it if the ending was not spoiled for me. So hopefully I will get to this in the month of April. And lastly, we have Lock and Key by Joe Hill. This is a horror graphic novel. I have heard nothing but good things about this. I actually don't know much about it other than it's based off of H.P. Lovecraft, which does actually really interest me. So I'm excited to dive into it and kind of see what it's about. I have recently started it and I really like the artwork and I also really like the story, so I'm really excited to see where it's headed. As you all know, I do not tend to always stick to my TBRs, so I may not read all these books. I may read books that are not on this list. I have no idea. But as it stands, these are the books that I currently want to read in the month of April. If you have read or want to read any of these books, comment down below and let me know. And as always tell me what you guys plan on reading in the month of April. And other than that, I will see you guys soon with another video. Happy reading! Bye!